Hi everybody! So this is the winning look. It's our Kat Von D look, and it's really fun. I love all her looks. I want to do more of them. So this is the basic look, complete with the 21 stars and everything. I hope you guys like it. It's really easy, and pretty much everybody should have all the makeup in their bathroom to do this. So here we go! So what we're going to need, and what Kat Von D uses a lot, is a really frosty white color. I'm going to give you two options. There's Kitten from Stila, which I love, and Shroom from MAC. I'm going to be using Kitten because I just like it a little bit better. So take your fluffy brush like 224, and you're just going to get this inner corner right here, and then you're going to get right underneath the eyebrow and all out here, like pretty close down to the crease, but you want to make sure you pack a lot of that on there. Okay, next we're going to take our, I'm going to show you a couple options so you don't have to use, like, if you don't have a pigment cream, I'm going to just show you with the eyeliner, and I have a couple different ones you can use. I have a gray and I also have a black. So I'm just going to take my gray, and this is from Sephora. It's $206 from Sephora. It's really cheap. They're only like $5, so they're great to buy because you can play around with them and you didn't lose a lot of money, and the pigment is pretty good. So you're just going to go cover the outer corner and then just smudge that around. And this really isn't for color, it's just so that your eyeshadow will adhere and there's gray undertones, so that'll help bring it up. Then you're going to take your flat blending brush, which I can't find. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to take this, and this is 242 from MAC. And you can either take a black or gray. I'm going to be using a black from Carbon, or from MAC, it's Carbon. And then you're just going to pack this on there, and you're just going to work from the outer corner. Just hold your eye out if you need to. And just start packing it down in there from the crease in here to, like, if you're drawing eyeliner along the lower lash line. Get some more of that. And she uses mostly blacks, but a lot of like purples and blues, like plummy colors, and greens and gray. And shading is a big thing, especially with tattoos, so her shading is always really good. The different, the blending, and I'm going to show you a couple tricks. So we're going to pretty much go here all the way up into the crease. We're going to go and do below the eye with the black again, same brush, and just kind of fuzz this whole line underneath out. And then come down a little lower on the outer part of your eye. Then we're going to go and do this part, and you can pull your eyelid tight. I have a lot of space in between here, so I have a lot to skin I got to pull tight right here. And you're just going to kind of continue this up and in a circle like this. It kind of looks similar to some other crazy versions of makeup. Her look is kind of like Pinup Girl mixed with like rocker chick makeup. So it's a really fun look. It's still pretty and isn't like kind of really crazy. So we're just gonna, as you can see, just kind of blend this arch up here. And if it looks bad at first, don't worry. We're gonna blend it away, and it's gonna look much better by the time we're done. So next we're gonna take a kind of a gray and a dark brown. I have Print from MAC, and then I have Black Smoke from Laura Mercier. You can use Espresso from MAC too. So if you touch down with the gray a couple times, and then you touch it lastly with the brown, this brown is going to be the first color that goes down. So it's going to help the blending go on a lot smoother. So we're just going to touch in that crease that we did, and the brown's going to go first, which is going to soften the blackish gray, so the blending will be really perfect and smooth without like a lot of work. You can also take your fluffy brush, go back to the 224. I'm going to do the same thing with the black and the brown a little bit, and just blend, soften all these lines and go out here. So shoot out that way and then blend everything in between. Get a little bit more. I just got a little more black and put that on there. Now we're going to use a color that's probably not going to show up, but it's going to make for beautiful blending. And you can take a couple different colors. I'm going to be using, this is from a MAC palette, it's Shale. It's this kind of like purpley, pearly color. So any kind of plum pearlescent color. And you're just going to touch down, and you're just going to go in between the white that you put up here and the black and the gray. It's not going to show up as purple, but in the shading it's going to look amazing. We're also going to take that same purple, the Shale from MAC, and then hit right here in the highlight part right here. I just stuck the brush in my eye. That doesn't feel so good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take our black liner. And I'm using Smolder from MAC, and I'm going to line the rims of my eyes, the top and the bottom. Dry it off. It's all teary. And then you're just going to go over like normal liner right here. Go all the way to the front of your eye, the corner in here, and all the way back over. And then you're just going to extend out just a little bit so you have kind of a thick edge. Now you're going to take your angled brush, any angled brush will do, and your carbon, and we're going to go back over that area we just did with the liner and just make it really pigmented and inky black. Out here in the corner. And then you're going to take this and you're going to go right up here in the crease and then just kind of fan it up and down so you get this whole eye corner really dark and black. And if it looks blotchy, don't worry, we're going to go back over it again with your little flat blending brush. And you may be thinking, whoa, this sounds like so many steps, but for really good blending it takes a little, the more layers and the more steps that you do, the better your blending is going to come out. You can do it fast with just a couple colors and a couple swipes, but it's really not going to look as good as it could. So now we're going to go back with our highlighting color, and the highlighter is going to be like an eraser. It's going to fix all the mistakes that may have been going on. So go back with your lightest color. I'm going to use Kitten, and then you're just going to go up here and blend on down, and it's going to be like a smudging device, and it's going to blend and smooth any mistakes that look like they were on there and make them just look perfect. We're going to hit in the corners in here too, and then go back up here. Now we're going to do the eyebrows. Take your angled brush, and hers are really dark, so my hair is dark, so I'm going to go with the same dark brown. And they're really straight and angled, so we're just going to go start from this point here, straight line, super straight lines to help if my eyeshadows could stay open. And then do the same thing from the bottom, super straight line, just parallel tops and bottoms. Get in here. You can also watch my video on defining eyebrows and the skin, because I did the same skin prep for all my videos on there. And then this peak is really sharp, so it's going to go down. You can use a pencil if you want, but I like the look that powder gives. It's more natural. But you can always define like the peaks and points with a pencil too. That's a fun trick too. So I want to make sure that guy's really kind of sharp and angled. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes, do mascara, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with lashes on, and I forgot something. A good idea is to keep a little paper towel, or this is like a Huggies little disposable washcloth. And I keep this because it's textured, there's little ridges. So if you need to clean off some pigment that's on your brush, I just kind of do a couple circles, and it kind of removes if you're using like a dark brown, then want to use a black or something like that. And she also does take your flat brush and your brown, and she shades up here in the front corner. So you're kind of going to make a line up and then like this way, but then just blend that circle in like that. I forgot about that part. You can go ahead with that kind of purpley color and go underneath the eyes again, because that really softens it up really pretty. Then for the blush, she has pretty angled cheekbones, and she usually just hits like this dark spot right here and then go back into your hairline. So dark spot and then back into the hairline. You can always hit the temples right there. Do right above the chin. It gives you that pouty kind of mouth look. Then for lips, I just mixed a couple colors. I mixed Stone from MAC, which is kind of like a really dark brown gray, and then I went over it with Bure, which is this kind of like flesh color. And you just go slightly underneath your lip because she has a really full bottom lip. And then this peak is narrow, so kind of really narrow right here at the peak. Close together, and then up and out. And then just fill in the corners all here, fill in the corners. And then her look is pretty matte, so I just take Myth, dab it in there, and then press your lips together a couple times. For her darker eyes, she usually has a more pale mouth. Sometimes it's really dark, but I like more pale lips, so that's what we went for this time. And then I'm going to even show you guys how to do like little star patterns if you really want to go crazy and do a look just like her. So I'll go get that started, then I'll come back and show you. Okay, now we're back with the starry part. And she has 21 stars on her face, and they're all for the Motley Crue song Starry Eyes, which is apparently her favorite song. Now these are all different sizes, and they come out really far, but in tattoos this ink is really black. So this is just liquid liner from Boot Black, and this is kind of just if you want to have fun and do it. I just did this amount so you could see how crazy it could be. So I'll just show you. You're just basically going to do like the 5-pointed star thing, like you just draw a little star anywhere. So we'll just do one maybe right here. So just go up, down, then you just fill them in like that. I'll show you one up here because I'm going to wipe all of these off my face right when I'm done. So up, down, over, across, and then you just fill them all in. And with the pen, it's just kind of like a brush. And these are not like the exact size of the pattern that she did, but I just did to show you guys the exact number is 21 on there. So I hope you guys like this look. It's really fun. I want to do more of her other eye looks because I really like them and I love all the colors, and it's a really fun look and it's going to look great on everybody. So go to my blog and vote in the comments for the next look that you want to have. I put all the look options on there. It's candeethemakeupArtist.blogspot.com. So go and then vote for the next video. I hope you guys